This footballer went from playing non-league football to scoring in the Champions League, major cup finals and playing for his country. Dan Burn started his career with non-league side Darlington before getting a move to Fulham. However, this was a very big jump as he was going from non-league to the Premier League, but luckily, he's a very big man, so he can do it. After a loan or two away, he broke into the Fulham first team, but he wasn't playing loans, so he moved to Wigan to get some proper game time. Whilst he was at Wigan, he made a name for himself and eventually he got a move to Brighton. And again, he spent a few years at Brighton and properly made his name, this time in the Premier League, and this caught the eyes of Newcastle United. Dan Burn is a boyhood Newcastle fan, so this was his dream move. Things went very well for Dan Burn whilst he was at Newcastle, and he even qualified for the Champions League shortly after he joined them. And it was true fairy tale stuff when Dan Burn scored for Newcastle against PSG in the Champions League in a 4-1 win at St James's Park. Unbelievable. And as if it couldn't get any better, in 2025, Dan Burn scored for Newcastle in the Carabao Cup final and they won 2-1 and lifted their first piece of silverware in a very long time. So he did that at Wembley. But later that month, he also made his England debut there. But did you know that Dan Burn played in non-league? Put it in the comments.